Yes, welcome back. There's a need for us to connect with God in the season, all we experience in the country. There's a need for us to pray for the country. So it's very important, like the Sultan has said, we pray for calm, not just in the eastern part of the country, in Jos, in the northern part of the country, every part of the country. Everyone need to calm down and, of course, remember Nigeria in your prayers. We're moving on now to the entertainment segment of today's show. And I have quite a lot of steaming, juicy stories for you this morning from Nigeria and across the sea. And this morning, we're beginning the story with one of us, an actress or an actor, as they're called now. These days, there's no difference between a male or a female. It's gender across actor. Okay? Mercy Aigbe. We all knew when the story broke some months ago, but there's a different story now. This morning, the story that we have, Mercy Aigbe, actor, may reportedly go back to her husband. That is the first story that we're starting with this morning. Actor might reportedly go back to her husband. In April 2017, the news hit the streets that Mercy Aigbe's marriage was rocked by domestic violence allegations. She just might be returning to her ex-husband, according to report reaching us. Several efforts have been made to reconcile both parties, but have met brick walls until recently. So, actor might reportedly go back to her husband. She's looking so beautiful. We do hope that whatever misunderstanding that came up between the actor and her husband is resolved. Let love conquer at the end of the day. All right, the next story up is a sad one. It happened recently. Another actor, Ufoma McDermott, loses brother to kidney disease. The actor took to Instagram on Tuesday, September 2017, to announce the passing on of her brother, Uvie Eziogene Jenabo. The actor said her brother died from a kidney-related disease. Our heart goes to Ufoma and her family. This very trying period, I know how difficult it is, how painful being someone who has lost an elder sister, someone who's very close to me. I know how painful it can be to lose someone that means so much to you, like a brother, and I know what the family is going through. But pray for peace at this moment to the family. Up next is a story of victory away from all the pain that we've read. The next story up is Dami Crane. Singer goes for Thanksgiving service with mom. That is the next story up. We all knew the story when it broke about Dami Crane when he traveled out of the country. But the story now says that Dami Crane goes to church after his travails with the law. Dami Crane and his mom attended the Cherubim and Seraphim Church of Houston in Texas. The pop singer posted clips of him and his mom in the church on his Snapchat account. We are happy that whatever problems that Dami Crane went through, he is finally out of the woods to the extent that he could actually now celebrate with his mother. We wish him all the best. That is yet to come. Okay, we're leaving the shores of Nigeria now. We're jetting out of the country. We're bringing you our foreign stories, and it says celebrity couple spends $2 million to protect surrogate mother. You may be wondering who we're talking about. We're talking about Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. They are sparing no cost to protect surrogate mother as the security is beefed up. According to The Sun, the sum of nearly $2 million have been spent on security details of the surrogate mother to guarantee her safety and keep her away from the eyes of the public. There you go, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, who have come to be known as Kimye. Okay, The next story up is that of Jay-Z, and Kanye is still on the news. Jay-Z, Kanye West, rappers set for talks to resolve conflict. It is no news that rappers Kanye West and longtime friend Jay-Z are not in good terms. This feud was ignited last year when Kanye West went on stage last year on his concert to call out Jay-Z, Beyonce, and their daughter Blue Ivy. Jay-Z said Kanye crossed the line when he brought his wife and daughter into their dispute. Well, brothers quarrel, but they need to settle. We do hope that the talks that you're planning can actually bring them back together. There are two brothers making us proud in the world as black brothers, and of course, given so much to the musical industry, rewriting and writing history. And finally, on the entertainment news this morning is the story of Lil Wayne. We all knew what happened to Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, musician, released from hospital, ordered to rest. He collapsed some weeks ago. Lil Wayne has been released from hospital after multiple seizures. Lil Wayne happens to suffer from multiple seizures, and of course, a report has it that the rapper has been told by doctors to take a break and rest from his busy routine. Squishies. Oh, only God knows what he's drinking. Anyway, that's Lil Wayne for you. He's been told to rest by the doctors. We do hope that he hits the advice of the doctors and actually takes it easy from the squishies or whatever it takes. And of course, we do hope he gets better soon. All right, that is entertainment news for you. We'll take a short music break. There's a package coming after that. And now let me let you know what we're talking about. The topic this morning is tough times. How do we begin to prepare our youth to be productive to society? And that the youth of any society, they are the foundation of that society. They are the pillars on which the society is built upon. If you lose it with the youth, the foundation will be tilted and down will come the house if it is not propped up and balanced properly. All right? The youth are the backbone. They are the foundation. They are the tomorrow that we keep talking about of any nation. So this morning, when you're given the opportunity, when the phone lines are open, please, we want to find out how we can actually make our youth to be productive to society, not just in Nigeria, but everywhere they find themselves in the globe. Okay, we'll take a short break now, the music break, and of course we have a small package after that, and the phone lines will be open. Stay with us.
I chase and chase, she no gree to stop. He knock and knock, she no gree to open. I buy and gift, she no gree to collect. I smile and smile, she no gree to look. She says she no trust me, baby I am trustworthy. No cause he go slow, don't tell me no, baby oh yeah, try my love. Oh yeah, baby turn into my lover. Hey, I'll give all my life to you. La 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 la. Otimpe, dakunda mi long, baby. Otimpe, dakunda mi long, baby. Otimpe, dakunda mi long, baby. Yeah. Arabada, oh baby, it's over. Jepe, oh, but for me, Sissy Pamela, come on, I'm just spending me love. I look too tired. She looks away. Why oh, why oh, why oh, why oh, dá mi lóhùn, baby, yeah. Ó ti pẹ́, dákun dá mi lóhùn, baby. Ó ti pẹ́, dákun dá mi lóhùn, baby. Ó ti pẹ́, dákun dá mi lóhùn, baby, yeah. I look good tired. She looks away. Why oh, 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 why oh.
It's great to watch your favorite family shows, blockbuster movies, documentaries, and cartoons on StarTimes Combo Decoder. Actually, it's mind-blowing when you watch them in full HD. Come rain, come sunshine, StarTimes Combo Decoder guarantees an uninterrupted viewing experience. With the new StarTimes Combo Decoder, you can watch over 120 channels for as low as 5,900 Naira. Get the StarTimes Combo Decoder today and enjoy great entertainment for the entire family. StarTimes. Enjoy digital life.
What is the need of funding overseas scholarship? Only what we need to do is to put our own school into consideration and fund them to the standard where other people from other schools, from other countries can come to our own country. Instead of we wasting our own fund, everything to go to another country for scholarship. So we just stay at home here. They give you scholarship. You go to any of our own university or our own college of education or this to carry your studies out.
You see most of the young ones now carrying things all about hawking, and government is not doing anything about them. You see? And you see those that are even willing to read. People that are willing to read, government is not even ready to finance them.
I don't think they are doing enough. I don't think they are doing enough towards the fund of us, because even me myself as a student, right from when I've been in secondary school, I've never heard of a secondary school overseas scholarship. Now I'm in the university. All we hear is the normal total scholarship. Those are not government scholarships, for crying out loud, please.
When I look at the history of some of these European, Asia countries per se, like Korea, for example, Korea had to send some of their students to America for studies, and when they came, they developed Korea, and in fact, they made a motto to themselves, saying that they will not drive a car if they don't build a car, and you can see what is happening in Korea now. So I think that is what we need in Nigeria. You know, sending most of these youths out there, training them, bringing them back here, and using the talent that they must have gotten out there to develop the country. So I think the government needs to put more effort in sending more people out.
Yes, welcome back. If you're just joining us, it is the AM Chat special, Friday special. The discussion is about to begin. Very soon, you see the topic on your screen and the numbers to call us on. And let me tell you the number. The numbers to call us on is 0807 454 8324. Let me take that again, I beg your pardon. 0807 454 8324. 0807 454 8324. And the question I'm asking you this morning is, in these tough times that we face, we'll talk about recession in the country, that we've been told that we're out of recession. We'll talk about the world. The world is getting tougher every day. In Kenya, a 14-year-old girl set the dormitory ablaze, killing 9 students. In Malaysia, about 22 students were burned to death, and there are lots of challenges beside that in the world. Our youth need to be productive. They need to know what obtains in other parts of the world. They need to be prepared for the tough times ahead. The world is not getting any weaker. Instead, things are getting tougher. The world is getting tougher. We want to know how we can actually prepare our youth to be productive to society. not just in Nigeria, but in any society that they find themselves in. I'm not going to be the one to say the other side of it. I want you to call in and actually let us know what you think we can do in these tough times to make our youth prepared for whatever comes their way. I think we have a call. Hello?
Hello?
Good morning. What's your name, please, and where you calling from?
Good morning.
What's your name?
My name is Anur from Omale.
Okay, Anura from Omale. So, what are your suggestions? How do we prepare our youth to be productive to society?
They said that the Nigeria is out of recession, but it's also now, I think it's very difficult now.
Okay.
I don't understand. Also now, I think that it's hard for the poor.
So how do we prepare our youths to be productive to society? How do we beat the odds? How do we prepare their minds towards the tough world?
I didn't get your word.
Are you watching television?
Yes.
The topic is on your screen. That's what we're discussing this morning.
Okay.
I'm asking, how can we make our youth to be productive part of society?
I didn't get your language very well.
Okay, thanks for calling. The topic is on your screen. Please try to read and listen so you actually know what we're talking about this morning. The question is, tough times, how do we prepare our youth to be productive to society? That is a question that we're asking this morning. Hello? Good morning.
This is Angela from Lagos.
From Lagos. Okay, so could you let us know your ideas, your suggestion?
All right. I think the problem is starting from the education system.
Okay.
We are not preparing youth enough. I'll say that secondary school for now is not even productive, apart from the fact that they can learn some trade like bead making and makeup in secondary school. Going to the universities, I would like to see more of the internships, especially during the IT stages. We find out that most of the courses we study is not being used.
Okay.
The students don't even have an idea of what they do with the courses they have studied. Why are the engineering students not working on the roads and there are so many bad roads? Why are they not building new departments and the schools don't have enough buildings, enough lecture rooms for the students? That's the people in civil engineering. Why are the people in mechanical engineering not working on a way to produce solar energy for their hostels so they don't have problems with reading in the night? I think there's a lot to be done. The IT students should be engaged in all these registrations instead of us to go and start queuing and make what they call that office where they do the national registration. There's a lot of, the youth are not being utilized, that's what I think.
So how do we make them productive? How do we utilize them? How do we change the story?
The youth should be included in most of the jobs in Nigeria now. Even if it's an internship stage, like an internship.
Okay.
So they can have basic skills that they can use. Even if they are not going to work for a company, at least they can work on their own with a little education, not just theory, but practical education.
Okay. Thank you so much for calling. Thank you so much. I appreciate your call. Thank you. All right, that is should I say our first caller, because the first caller who called didn't actually know what we're talking about. She says the youth should engage in internship. We should move away from theory to practical. Even if they're not to be employed, they should be included in policies. They should be carried along in whatever decision we make. And of course, they should be employed into companies so they have an idea of what is going on so they can be independent. We have another call. Hello? Good morning. What's your name, please, and where are you calling from? We can hear you. Can you put your phone close to your mouth? Oh, well, sorry, we can't take that call. We can barely hear you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please, when you call on the show, try as much as possible to be audible. Again, try to tune down the volume of your TV set, or you walk away from it. We have another call. Hello? Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Austin.
From where?
I'm Austin. I'm a Chile consultant.
Okay, could you put your phone close to your mouth?
I'm a Chile consultant, a farming Chile consultant.
Okay, let's have your contribution.
Yes, we use
We can hear you. Please, could you be loud enough for us? Could you put your phone close to your mouth?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, please. Yes.
Yes, I said we need to be educated.
Okay.
How to start small and grow big tomorrow.
All right.
But today they don't want to start small at all. Everybody wants to make millions overnight. And it's not done that way. It's easier today they start small. The next today they start small. What we start today they start small. I think they need to most of them have carried out vocational training. So they should learn how to start small. And all these empowerment they are giving to them, they don't take use of it at all. And the government need to also help them in time of obtaining a NAFDAC certificate. You know, when you tell somebody doesn't have certificate to carry the operation, it's a waste of time.
Okay.
They can, that's how we pursue them. They cannot display their products. That organization is pursuing them. How do you want them to make money? How do you want the economy to grow? Please, they should encourage the first practice again. The other should enlighten the young ones to start small, and government should help them again to reduce the requirement for registration. God bless you.
Thank you so much for calling. It says education. Education is the word, and of course, government should be involved in making sure that the youth have a better tomorrow. We'll take another call. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Lagos.
Okay, go ahead, Ifeanyi. Go.
Yeah, about the doctor,
Could you be loud? Could you be very loud, please?
I said about the doctor.
Yes.
The problem I can see in Nigeria, we promote a lot of culture and art. We don't really know on the physical aspect. In terms of engineering,
Okay.
we need to provide practical aspect, design. Because what engineering is most is the practical aspect of it.
Okay.
And now, the most, like me, I went to a technical there by our department. But there are machines there, but there's no power and the person to take up the training for now to make use of that machine and to what the society in terms of the practical aspect of it. What you do here is not very theory. There's no, the machines here are not functioning. There is no practical work to do with what you learn there in terms of the engineering aspect of it.
Okay.
So what I think contribute to this topic is that as the government, the educational system,
Okay.
and their aspect of it, we should put practical work in order for when we put at least learn the engineering work, come out and have something that we can put it, have to decide that we can.
Okay.
When so at the end of the day, we don't have anything.
Okay, we want to thank you for calling. Thank you so much for calling. He says that in his technical school, the machines are there, but no power to actually power the machines to be practical. So they need power. But another caller called and said in the engineering department, instead of waiting for government to provide power, the students should be practical enough to actually create their own solar system that could give them power. Well, we'll take a short break because time is never a friend on the show. We have an old package that we want to bring on the World Youth Day. I felt it was apt for the moment. I want you to enjoy that, and when we come, we'll be saying our bye-bye. Stay with us.
It's great to watch your favorite family shows, blockbuster movies, documentaries, and cartoons on StarTimes Combo Decoder. Actually, it's mind-blowing when you watch them in full HD. Come rain, come sunshine, StarTimes Combo Decoder guarantees an uninterrupted viewing experience. With the new StarTimes Combo Decoder, you can watch over 120 channels, movies, documentaries, and cartoons on StarTimes Combo Decoder. Actually, it's mind-blowing when you watch them in full HD. Come rain, come sunshine, StarTimes Combo Decoder guarantees an uninterrupted viewing experience. With the new StarTimes Combo Decoder, you can watch over 120 channels for as low as 5,900 Naira. Get the StarTimes Combo Decoder today and enjoy great entertainment for the entire family. StarTimes. Enjoy digital life.
According to history, World Youth Day is an event organized by the Roman Catholic Church. World Youth Day is commonly celebrated in a way similar to many events. The most emphasized and well-known traditional theme is the unity and presence of numerous different cultures. Flags and other national declarations are displayed among mainly young people to show their attendance of the event and proclaim their own themes. Such is usually done through chants and singing of other national songs. Over the course of the major events taking place, national objects are traded between flags, shirts, and other icons that are carried, which are later traded as souvenirs to other people from different countries of the world. A unity of acceptance among people is also common, with all different cultures coming together to appreciate one another. It is important again to keep saying this over and over again. The youth of any or every nation are the bedrock of the sustenance and continuity of culture, tradition, history, and ancestry. They are the leaders of the future because if their today is properly guided, their tomorrow is sure to lead to a path of glory and honor.
Being positive, I think we should be able to, first we have to be optimistic. Our youth should stay focused, determined, positive, like all we have to think is about a better Nigeria, not like a Nigeria of a violence or we're trying to rape. So I think in Nigeria we need now is a Nigeria of a changed mindset of the youth. They have to think, okay, we're going somewhere. This is a developing country actually, so many things will happen, but we need to change our mindset. Think of a better future, work hand in hand. Just in case we have any vital information, let's provide to the police or any military forces that can help us out. And let's just work with the youth and work with the government.
I don't really want to talk much, but
Yes, the package is not over yet. We're just coming back to sign off on the show this morning, and after my sign off, we'll continue with the package. We want to thank all of you who have been part of the show today. We want to thank all of you who called on the program this morning. We want to thank everyone who has been part of production, from the studio, from Shola to Ayo, to Remy, and of course all the IT students who have made today a success, even to Sided. We want to tell our youth this moment to be productive, to go out and make the best of their lives. And of course we pray for calm in the country because the youth make up the bulk of our society. My name is Annie Benite. I sign off and I tell you, make sure you have fun this weekend. Bye-bye.
my friends and every youth I come in contact with, that it's high time we started to think out of the box. You know, like our graduates, most of them, they graduate with the intention of going to apply for a job after the whole thing, you know. Everybody wants to work in an office, but only few are thinking of employing the people to do the job. So I tell them to always do the thinking. Just come up with an idea, and somehow, if you are serious with it, you find people to finance you, people to invest in the idea. So that's that for now.
In Nigeria now, a lot of you, they don't have job. They don't have job, they have nothing to do. That is why you can see many of the Nigerian youth, they are not happy with what's going on in the institution or what's going on in the country. Talk about other countries, even the smallest country within the West Africa coast, they are enjoying more than Nigeria upon the billions that we have in this country. All the youth are not enjoying this country at all. You can see what is going on in the world now, especially in Nigeria here. Even to get a 100 a bread in the morning, they find it difficult. While our leaders, they are with billions, where the youth are suffering. Unless if they can create a job for the youth, create job for the youth. Let everybody enjoy the government, to feed the Nigerian government that we have this money. Like we go to other countries, say with Nigeria we have money, but we the youth, the people living in the country, we don't see the part of the money in our body. The Nigerian youth, they are really suffering.
We need to empower them very well. You know, like what is going on, we have seen so many things in the country nowadays. You know, what is happening, we should mobilize them in the way they can be future leaders, so that at least all this trouble that we are seeing, they can be able to, at least when they are growing up or they've grown them up, they can be able to take care of themselves. Not just to join people in doing things that is not benefiting them in future.
I think youths can make a great impact in our nation, because we'll find out that youths, they have the largest population in Nigeria. They can make more impact in the society, because they could stay away from corruptions and bribery. We see that the youths can be better through the education outline in economic aspect and the political scene. We find that youth are occupying a lot of political environment and economic and social environment around the country. And we see that most youths, we find so many touts, so many hoodlums in the society. I said the best way they can stay, or the best way they can make a great impact in society, is by being moral. That is, morality should be the key factor in making a great impact on this nation. And I think tomorrow is going to be the World Youth Day. I think the youth around the country should learn to stay moral, to learn to help the society. They should learn to keep the society clean. They should learn to be economically right. They should learn to be political right. And they should learn to stay put and make greater impact on the society.
It's all about unity and about changing the way we think. Because some people have a good thought and bad thought for this company. So if we can actually change the way we think, and let's all think the same thing and work towards that aspect, I think this will be a better place.
Maybe, probably, if they could make their intention known to this present government, because you know the kind of country we stay in. Yes, even if you have a goodwill and there's no platform to exhibit it, it might be very difficult to achieve it. But probably they should write petition to this government and express their mind on what they think can move the country forward. That's what I think they can do, because no youth is given a platform in this country. There's no youth in the Senate, there's no any youth in the lower house, there's no youth in the government. So where would they have the platform to express or to put into the country to bring out the kind of productivity they expected or that they want or they are looking forward to? So I guess they should just write petition to the government, or they have a platform in which they discuss with the government. Probably if they could hear them, put it forward in front of the Senate, and maybe from there they could do something.
Since I was a childhood, I used to hear the word, the youths are the future leaders of tomorrow. But now, as it stands now, the youth's future of tomorrow, now what's going on ground in Nigeria now, it's not more so. The youth's future determines on what's going on in the environment. How the youth can influence this nation called Nigeria. Number one is just that government to make sure that the skills of the youth are being implemented by making available loans to those that are skillful, that wants to go into business. And as well, they should look back into our education sector. Our education now, as it stands now, is nothing to write home about. I was reading the news last week, and I read it over the news that among the 1,000 universities in Nigeria, in the whole world, no Nigerian university was among, which is very, very bad and sad. And even here we say they were the giant of Africa, which is not so. Number two is just that if they want the youth to be functional in this country, they should ensure that youths have a stake or they are being allowed in politics. The fathers should at least, they said we are the leaders of tomorrow, they should give us a room. Let us rule, let us do it on our own way. You agree with me that the Minister of Youth in Nigeria is not a youth, which is supposed not to be so. If they want us to be functional in this country, they should at least give us a good room and give us the atmosphere to operate. Number three is this.
The event must not be seen as a variant of modern youth culture, but as a fruition of a long exterior